Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Scooter and today we are going to be making a froglight farm. Of course, in order to do so, I need frogs. And as luck would have it, I've got a lot of them around here, as you can no doubt see. I have in the pool here very many of the orange temperate frogs, but that is not all. If we come around the bend here, I've also got down in this little section a nice little pool filled with all of the tropical frogs. And coming back up through here, I have got the cold weathered frogs, which means I have all three frog variants all in one very convenient location. I honestly really lucked out with the fact that I've got a mountain here with a forest and then a jungle basically right next door. But of course, to make a froglight farm, I do need more than just frogs. And I can't make the farm here in the overworld. As you probably know, froglights are made when a frog devours a tiny little magma cube, and that's really only possible in the nether. So I have to transport a good number of these frogs from this dimension into the fiery underworld where they are going to eat spicy magma cubes and poop out little glowy lights for me for the rest of their wonderful, happy, long lives. So before I bring them into the nether, I'm actually going to try to set up the farm itself first and then bring them all through. But for that, let me show you what else I've been working on. So we come through the nether here. I have built a portal, and that is connected to my wonderful new nether hub that I built in the last episode. So the plan is to bring the frogs all the way through here, ouch, all the way down this tunnel here, which is in a basalt delta, because that's where the magma cubes like to spawn. And I have been digging out a box, a big empty box, and there's no magma cubes in here right now, which is a little concerning because I feel like I need to do a lot of spawn proofing in the nether around me. But I'm going to be building up the farm in here. I would have made it a bit deeper. You can see the bedrock ceiling is right there. I would have made it deeper, but well, yeah, I can't go any deeper. So let me run through exactly what you're going to see with the farm here. In the middle, I'm going to have some iron golems sort of on a pillar, and then they will be attracting all of the magma cubes that are going to spawn. I'm going to have 3 layers where the blocks are right now. 3 layers where they can spawn. They're going to see the iron golems. They're going to hop, hop, hop all the way towards them and then fall into the pit. In that pit, I'm going to have powdered snow because powdered snow and magma cubes don't mix. And that is going to take the big magma cubes, make them into the medium ones, and then make the medium ones into the small ones, which then go into the frogs' bellies. From there, the plan is to get some allays to gather up the 3 variants of froglights for me, put that into a nice little collection system, and then I can pick up my fun yellow, green, and purple lights for use in whatever builds I end up having in the future where they would look cool, which, let's face it, is probably all of them because froglights are really, really cool. So I am going to build this platform here, get the farm all set up, and then I will bring you guys back in when I am ready to install the allay workers and bring the frogs over because that's the fun part. And here we are. The farm is now almost fully completed. There's just a few key things missing, namely the frogs and the allays. But once I bring those friends in here, this farm is going to be fully operational. But before I do that, let me show you what I have put together. So as you can see here, we have 3 platforms. That's where the magma cubes spawn. It's big enough for the big ones, the medium ones, and the small ones to all spawn on the platforms here. I used nether wart for the platform here, and that just minimizes the amount of mob spawns aside from magma cubes. In the middle, I've got my iron golems. They draw in the magma cubes, force them into the middle where they fall. And then in the bottom, I have got powdered snow blocks. And what this does is any of the magma cubes bigger than those really little guys down there, they, like, part of them is in the powdered snow when they're there. There's not space for them otherwise. And then they freeze to death. And then they split up into the smaller ones. And those guys are the ones that our frogs eat to make the froglights. I'll come down here as well. On this side here, we've got a note block that is being powered by that skulk sensor there. The skulk sensor is going to listen for sounds such as the popping of 1,000 little magma cubes. It's going to activate the note block. That's going to tell the allays that I'm bringing in that they should be dropping off their stuff there. They will collect the froglights, drop them into the hoppers and into the collection chests. Pretty simple. And I have actually brought some of my allays over for the project here, but I can't put them in quite yet because I don't have froglights to put in their hands quite yet, which means I've got to get the frogs. Okay, so I've got a bunch of frogs here. I hope I didn't lose some. There are honestly frogs going all over the place, everywhere. Everywhere you look, that's not a frog. But my goal right now is to get 3 orange frogs, 3 green ones, and 3 white ones. That should be more than enough to collect all the different froglights and all that. And actually, before I bring them in, I've got, where is it? There we go. I've got all sorts of name tags for these guys. Let's get them in the nether first, and then I will show you those names. There we go. Come on. Come on. There. I think that's all of them. Fingers crossed. We've got we've got some extras. There we go. You guys, you are not selected. Feel free to do whatever you like. All right, next I'm going to name the frogs because why not? And for this, I've chosen a bit of a theme based on the color. So for the orange frogs, we're going to name you carrot, sweet potato, and squash. For the green frogs, you shall be zucchini, asparagus, and kale. And the white frogs will be garlic, cauliflower, and onion. Yes, I was hungry when I came up with the names. And let's head over through the nether to your new workplace. It's gonna be great. Okay, now boys, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, and I think all I really need to do is drop you guys down like that. Hopefully no damage. Look at that. They're making froglights. Oh, that is so fast too. Look how many they've already got down there. Don't mind if I do. Ouch. 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 Okay, it's cold. A little cold, but oh, it's so worth it. Okay, so just there, we got 21 yellow, 21 ochre, 7 pearlescent, and 8 verdant froglights. And that was in what, like 10 seconds? Next, let's go gather our allays. And I'm going to give you guys names as well. So you are going to be Slushy, Smoothie, and Milkshake. Yes, again, I was very hungry when making these names. Perfect. Okay, now they will know to collect those for me, just like so. Except instead of throwing it to me, they are going to drop it in the hoppers automatically. So I don't even need to put these guys on leads. They should know to follow me, just like so. Okay, perfect. And they are now locked in. And now all I've got to do is let this thing run. Now, the tricky thing, though, of course, is that I am not above the roof of the nether. This is done below the bedrock, which means Yeah, there's lots of magma cubes that are already spawning all around here. And not only that, but you've got piglins, you've got zombified piglins, and every single hostile mob like that takes up one of the spots in the mob cap. And what that simply is the game, it does put a limit on the number of enemy mobs that will spawn in any given area. Once that limit is reached, nothing new can spawn, which means if I want my froglight farm to be constantly spawning new magma cubes to make new froglights, they can't be spawning out here. That's not going to do. So, I've got a few options. I could painstakingly by hand mine out every single block or spawn proof them by like putting buttons down or something like that. But instead, I'm going to blow things up. So I'm going to go back home, gather a few resources, and let's make some explosions, shall we? All right, so I have got a shulker here full of TNT and some other supplies. And now it is time to start blowing up the nether. Okay, so to start, I'm just going to place a healthy amount of TNT all over this little structure here. This is just going to be a test to see exactly how well this process is going to work. So I will fly over here, do something like that. Nope, something like that. Oops. Oh, it's blown up, it's blown up, it's blown up. And, well, I think I needed more TNT than that. That is okay, though. The rest I can almost reach. Can't quite reach. Okay, so yeah, it's working. It's working. But I think for the basalt, it's going to take a lot more TNT than that to clear out what we have here. However, over here in the actual nether wastes, I think I'm going to have better luck because the netherrack is way more prone to blowing up than the basalt is. Now, I'm also, as a precaution, going to chug one of these just so that I don't burn if I happen to fall in lava or something worse. So let's just do something like that. And you know what? Why not? Why not go crazy? I'm gonna run out of TNT so quick. And I'm just going to come up here a safe distance. You know, I probably should have thought about things like making backups of my world before doing this in case the worst happens, but I'm a professional. Who needs backups, right? Yeah, let's see if I can actually hit one of those. There we go. That should work. See? Totally unharmed. Let's see, though, what kind of mess we've made. Oh, don't mind that. That actually cleared out way more than I thought it would, and the lava is going to help by lighting things up just to keep other things from spawning. I may be onto something here. But yes, let me quickly make a backup of the world because I don't want to lose all my netherite. I've got a full-time job. I don't have time to replace all my stuff if I lose it. There we are. Backups have been made. And let's continue with this, shall we? Ooh. Once again, don't mind if I do. I didn't intend to come here today to get netherite, but I certainly don't mind. Okay, so the farm is way up there. Mainly just trying to clear what I can out this direction so that nothing else will spawn. Now, if I put that there, is it going to catch on fire? No, I don't have fire tick on. It can't catch on fire. Perfectly safe. You know, I guess since I have made backups, I really don't have to be afraid of anything, right? I'm practically immortal, invincible, and blowing through the TNT. Gosh, I wish, or I really thought that this would have gone farther. That's okay though. see if I can pack a bit more in here as well. Oh, ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ah. Right, just for that, buddy, you can die. I don't think I got the guy that attacked me, did I? Nope. But I got that guy. His attention. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Oh, such a beautiful sound. All right, next round. Here we go. I said, here we go. There we are. See, some of it's being wasted. But honestly, is it really a waste? Okay, so I think that section is essentially fine. The real thing that I need to do is start clearing some of the basalt up here. And this is going to be a bit trickier. Oops. Oh, thank goodness for fire resist. Which I have 11 seconds of. Wow. That was fun timing. Let's actually get one more of those. The basalt up here is a lot trickier to deal with because just plain TNT, as we saw, just with the little island there, really doesn't like blowing it up. All right, so new plan. I'm going to use these mine carts with TNT and see if this will provide more explosive power than the regular TNT. Have I used these before, you might ask? No, not really. I'm willing to try. Gosh, this feels so dangerous. Let's hope no ghasts come by. And then I think if I just put one TNT there, if I can shoot that one. No, come on. Come on. Here we go. Okay, still not amazing. I think I need more. So if I put that one there, and then I'm pretty certain if I just do that, send it on its way, it's just gonna fall right in the lava. Wonderful. Let's try this. Take two. Here we go. Come on. I don't see what that blew up. I don't know that it really blew up much. No. Can I rescue this? It's gonna fall. Actually, it's going to fall. Goodbye. I think I got something. Okay, yeah, it's definitely clearing stuff. Let's try a few more. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna back. Hey, I am trying to talk to my trying to talk to my viewers. My goodness, how rude. Stop blowing up my stuff. Ouch. Well, I'm just going to keep blowing things up. I will bring you guys in when I've got some more progress to share about, which is essentially when I run out of TNT and have to resort to other spawn-proofing methods like actually digging. But I'm just going to keep having fun with explosions. All right, and there we go. With the help of quite a bit of TNT and several dozen buckets of lava, I have fully kind of spawn proofed the area below the farm. It's not perfect, of course. There's still plenty of magma cubes spawning in the area and other things that can spawn back in the nether wastes there, but it's good enough. Because yes, it doesn't need to be perfect in this game. Sometimes good enough is actually good enough. But yeah, I ended up deciding that lava was going to be a much more effective way of lighting things up and removing spawn spaces than almost anything else. So as you can see, at least a big chunk of the area is all clear. And, you know, if I ever need to do more spawn proofing, that's pretty easy to do. But let's go and check on the farm itself. If I can get back up in there. All right, so if we check the chest here, you can see we have got many froglights. Um, yeah, this is actually going great. So I honestly don't think I need to do any more spawn proofing, at least for the time being. Yeah, coming through here, if I cross the hallway, look both ways, I've got a nice little AFK chamber where I can sit, allow the farm to run while I go off and do other things like make dinner and care for a child who doesn't want to sleep and all that sort of stuff. It's great. And I did some AFKing, and that is how I ended up with a few hundred froglights in the farm here. So yeah, as I said, I really don't think I need to do any more spawn proofing than this, because this is more than enough for my needs in a single player world. But that is where I am going to wrap it up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button. It honestly makes a big difference. Comment below if you have any fun thoughts to share, or if you want to criticize my approach. Either or, I'm good with either or. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and you want to see more fun, exciting content. There's plenty more to come on the channel here. And I will see you guys next time, where I will be starting the process of establishing a new base in my survival world if I don't die to these magma cubes in the meantime. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Ouch. Ouch. Oh.